And now you can introduce.
Hi, Royden. How are you, love? Like I had
Not
said,
too bad, Elle.
he is known as the singing psychic. So songs come to him in his readings, and he is just sensational. He's a clairvoyant. He's from Tasmania, Australia. He uses his psychic gifts to provide useful and entertaining readings. His musical renditions span from years from the 1960s to the 1990s. His readings tend to be problem solving, but he also is a medium. He tends to get messages to pass on to his sitters. Thank you, Royden.
Okay, does anyone like to ask for a reading?
He jumps right in. So
Ah,
letting you guys know, Roy loves to do readings, and all we want you to do is like raise your hand. So if you go to the bottom of your screen, you see that little smiley sign that says reactions, like raise your hand.
Deb.
Deb, here's Deb. Okay, good
Deb.
girl. Deb is number one. Okay, let's share
Would
the
you like
screen.
to unmute yourself, Deb?
Hello.
Beautiful.
Hi,
And
Deb.
let's-
Now, how I do the
Let's share the
these
screen.
mini readings is
hold on one second. Vicky, let's share the screen with anybody coming on with Roy for the next 25 minutes. Vicky. Okay, I got it. Okay, Deb, if you can show us your face, possibly. Oh, wow, we got a whole group. Wow,
Yeah.
group channeling. Wow, that's a lot of energy we got to deal with.
okay, Deb, how I normally do the mini readings is there anything you'd like to ask about?
I'm kind of on a really just wonderful spiritual journey, and I just want to know, like, really how to help the most and get my bills paid. How about that?
Okay, first of all, I am hearing Gold by John Stewart and Stevie Nicks.
I love it. Okay.
Now, normally I hear this as when you've got gifts and talents that you're not making use of, that you can make use of to make a bit of money for yourself. Now,
I do past life regressions now. I'm a Reiki master. I remember.
There's more that you can do that you're not doing at the moment. You're just not giving yourself enough credit.
I'm thinking you might be right there too. Kind of hold back, I think, right?
But it's the only way I can hear I can read what I'm getting. What I'm actually hearing is the chorus. Driving over Cannon, singing it to my soul. There's people out there turning music into gold.
I love it.
So
Okay.
to me, this is definitely about skills and talents that you've got that you need to be making use of.
Do you have like a direction I should go? Is there something
Okay.
that
I'm actually hearing Healing Hands by Elton John.
Yeah.
And I'm actually hearing the chorus again there with I'll try not to sing that one. I think it's submitted you to enough torture. But I do feel it's along the lines of healing and maybe more developing the energy healing a little bit more.
just literally left Edgar Casey ARP a few hours ago. I was excited about that.
And I'm hearing an old one from the 80s. I'm not a big fan of the song itself, so I've forgotten who brought it out. I've got the power. So again, I'd say again, we're dealing with energy healing, dealing with energy, and you should be progressing more along that.
Timeline?
And now this one's well before my time here, so I've got no idea who sang it originally. The song's called The Fortune Teller.
Fortune teller. Ah, years ago, I used to read palms. I'm telling you. But people would pay me with a bottle of beer. I don't want to drink that much beer.
But it just feels like, again, it's even with that one, it's not so much about doing readings, but marrying your healing with your other skills. So using the whole ball of wax. Because I'm actually getting the tail end of the songs. I'm a lucky fella. I'm married to the fortune teller.
You're awesome. You're fun.
Thank you.
So
And you're
Are you
So-
possibly picking up on anything else? Like, Roy, there's a lot of people in her car right now. Are you possibly picking up on
I'm
other
feeling
people's
I'm picking
energy?
up more on her than anything else. They're using the song to say combine her other skills with the energy healing is to sell it as a complete package.
oh, okay. I understand that. I do understand that. I get that. I understand that completely now. Yeah.
It's just a very obtuse way of my guides pointing it out.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
It's a very obtuse way my guides were pointing it out with the song choice.
Joints?
But yeah, just go the way you go with the healing. Combine that with your other gifts. That seems to be the way forwards here. And it's also about getting the word out there about yourself.
I'm a little shy about that. I'm a little shy.
You can only go
I'm not a
so
shy
far
person.
on word of mouth. Yeah, you only go so far by word of mouth. Now the way they getting the word out, they're using a Billy Joel song, "Tell Her About It."
Okay, I gotta play that song again. I gotta play it in my head.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Here,
But
got
yeah,
that.
this is the way to go. And I'm hearing The Only Way Is Up by Yaz. And I'm not a big fan of Yaz, by the way.
I am though. I am. I love this. I used to have every album they had when I was growing up. Like every album.
Okay. Now that's all I've got for you at the moment, Deb. Hopefully that little reading was useful.
It was very useful. Thank you so very much. You're a joy. And you're fine and you're doing well in Australia? Everything's good with you?
Other than being cold, we're approaching winter.
Good. I'm glad you're good. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome, Deb. Hope you
Thank
enjoy the rest of the day, mate.
You as
Anyone
too.
else like a reading?
Thank you. Thank you, Deb, for joining us with your group. And see you on Wednesday. Yes, you did hit the nail on the head. She needs to get herself out there more, and that's what we did speak about in my Wednesday holistic healing. I organize a holistic healing network for people that are readers and healers and coaches and light workers, for you guys all to connect with each other, so you can stand in your power, be seen and be heard. And Deb came in, and she's been with me a couple of weeks, and she is a healer, an intuitive, and she has her own gifts. And it's time for her to take herself to the next level. In a marketing sense is what I was told, that she really needs to know how to put herself out there. So Roy, next person up, who wants to have a mini session with Roy? We still got little time. Somebody who hasn't had a session yet, who hasn't won anything yet. Do we have Jeff, Danielle,
I'm
Mary
available.
Ann, Paolola? Okay, if we don't have any guests, then we will pull you out as a backup. I like to have the guests come first. Anybody here want to have a mini session with Roy? You could raise your hand or unmute yourself. Take advantage of this guy who comes all the way from Australia. We have Nicole. Nicole's already done this. So let's check in with Leon, and then we'll come back to Nicole, and you guys could do a check-in afterwards. Okay, Leon, let's bring you on.
Okay,
Hi.
Leon.
Hi.
Now, I've already mentioned the rhythm of life.
Mm-hmm. And don't worry, be happy.
And don't worry, be happy. So I won't go back over those two songs. Now, is there anything specific you'd like to ask about, Leon?
Huh. How to solve unsolvable solution? Unsolvable problem. I don't know. I don't have big problems right now. So maybe I do have a problem with my niece. Advice about that would be nice. And that's it.
Okay.
If you can.
Now, what I'm getting with your niece here. Now, part of this is my sense of humor leaking out. It does with the mini readings and it does with the main readings.
Mm-hmm.
A time to break out the 4B2.
Okay.
You know, she needs to be sort of being, I'm hearing, we're not going to take it by Twisted Sister.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
We're not going to take it. Oh no, we ain't going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. So it's about drawing your line in your sand with some behavior that your niece has got happening at the moment.
Yeah, they don't want any more abuse.
So drawing the line in the sand, not taking it anymore. It's, you know,
Yeah, I know
I'm
what
getting
you're talking
Aretha
about.
Franklin's RESPECT.
True. Yeah, definitely true. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Roy.
Not quite finished here, Leon.
Okay. I'm listening.
I'm also hearing that that I'm hearing a song which I normally call the Brat song. It's Hall & Oates song Rich Girl. Which goes, you're a rich girl and you gone too far and you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. You're a rich girl and you gone too far and you know it don't matter anyway. You can say money, but it won't take you too far, take you too far. And I've got to stop myself there, otherwise I'll get carried away and sing the whole song.
Well, I got the message.
So it's time for it to stop being the brat. It's time for it to start learning
Yes.
to give as much as she's taking at the moment. She seems to be all take, no give.
Exactly. I'm not giving them attention at all, and they need badly.
So I'm also hearing a small snippet of George Harrison got my mind set on you. It's going to take time.
I know which one.
So you just have to do what you're doing and be patient. She'll come around in the long term because she'll want you sooner than you will want her.
Thank you. Thank you, Roy.
You're welcome, Leon. Hopefully I was helpful, mate.
Oh, by the way, I would like to return the favor. This one, actually. So when we both free afterwards,
Okay, yeah, sure, Leon.
okay, find me.
Okay, we'll do, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else like a small reading?
Roy's very nice.
Okay.
It's very good. He's like live playlist. You tell him your problem and he will find a song, sing it to you, and you need to find the message in that song.
Okay,
And
Nicole, you're up next, mate.
I just lost a healer that I was working with for 6 months, and they said I had kind of stalled in my healing and that I needed to do the rest for myself. So I'm not sure of what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, first of all, I'm hearing the song He's Just No Good For You by Mental as Anything. So you and the healer was not a good match anyways. Just doesn't seem to be a connection there between you and the healer where it counts.
Right.
I am hearing more about taking it easy. So I feel that this might be just about meditation and that at the moment. I do see healing happening for you here. I'm getting this as a visual. So I'm seeing a bright, shining humanoid figure in front of me here.
Hmm.
This will be more to be later in the year. When we're talking about someone that's about the size of a fairy. So I'd say it's more likely later in the year than someone that small.
Mhm.
But you will find the right healer. I'm also hearing you twos. I still haven't found what I'm searching for. So as far as healers is concerned, not running any of them down, you haven't really found anyone that's got that real connection. Yeah. But that person is coming.
Okay.
Okay, I'm also hearing songs about remaining strong. So I'm hearing Hold On by Wilson Phillips.
Hmm.
I'm hearing Titus High by Blondie.
Hmm.
And I'm ignoring the fact it's focused on a bloke, so I'm ignoring that fact, so it's all about hanging in there. And I'm hearing I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. So you're going to get through this. So don't let it get you down. Don't think negative. Just stay positive.
Yeah, I just felt like my healing I was healing so much of the depression and so many of the other issues with this person. And then they just abandoned me out of nowhere and just said, don't call me anymore.
It doesn't really feel to be the connection there, or the right connection. Connection was all about this stuff, not about this.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to be prime part there. They can't feel empathy. They shouldn't be trying to heal people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting a feeling of someone that's not very empathic.
No, he wasn't very compassionate in the end at all.
So, goodbye to bad rubbish as far as he's concerned.
Work on myself and getting
Work
myself.
on yourself, and someone will come in to sort of help you along with the healing path here.
Okay.
I'm also hearing that's what friends are for.
Mm,
So it's time to sort of, while you haven't got the healer, call on your friends for emotional support.
okay.
But everything's going to work out fine, Nicole. Just hang in there, mate.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. And hopefully I've been helpful.
Thank you, Roy. You have.
Okay, still time for one lucky last one. If anyone else would like a reading? So anyone else?
Guys, last opportunity to have a session with Roy before we move him into the Q&A room, and you can have one-on-one with him. I know some of you might be shy. You don't have to show your picture, but we do need to hear your voice. You can just unmute yourself or raise your hand, and we're going to just give it a couple of more minutes before we move him out, or he's going to give away his gift, and you can just follow him to the Q&A room. Jeff Spencer, you have two, so you must have a phone and a computer going on at the same time. Do you want to have a reading? Marianne, would you like a reading? Danielle? Catherine? Okay, so we're closing.
Okay.
What's that?
I was just saying, I just got here. What's going on?
We're just closing down Roy's session, and we're just giving last
Oh, okay.
opportunity. We basically have 5 more minutes for a reading with Roy, and then we're going to do a door prize giveaway, and then you can follow him to his Q&A room. And then you can also wait for the next session, which is going to be in this main room with Tina Woosley, the Arabic harmonizer. Do you have a question, Laura? Something
No, I
that can
guess.
5 minutes.
You got any songs for me, Roy?
Okay, Laura, first of all, I'm hearing Shine by Vanessa and Morossi. So, again, it's about sort of letting people see what you've got and not hiding your light under a bushel. Nothing I haven't told you before.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, as far as this operation is concerned, I'm feeling everything's I'm hearing I'm hearing End of the Line by Traveling Wilbury, which says it's all right through the song. So nothing to worry about.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Nothing to worry about in what manner?
This is to deal with a medical issue that's Laura brought up in the booking room.
Nothing to worry about? Okay.
Nothing to worry about. It's all going to be fine.
And she got
Awesome.
somebody she can trust somebody out of all these people here? How is she
Yep.
gonna trust? Yeah, she'll find somebody? Okay.
She'll find
I wonder
somebody.
if it's
It'll all
the-
be-
I wonder if it's the doctor that does your surgery while you're awake. That's what I'm curious about.
Doesn't matter.
But it just feels like it's going to be work out fine. So don't worry, Laura. It's all going to be good.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Roy.